Season 2 Arcane. First look, League of Legends, official announcement. Let's go. It's just 44 seconds, but hey, I enjoyed the first season so much. I don't like, Jinx was always very insufferable to watch, but then again, she's crazy, and I guess that's the point of it. But I liked every scene. Like the scene on the bridge with Echo and versus Jinx was probably my favorite one of the whole show, because the song was just a banger. It was with Denzel Curry, the one, the dynasties and dystopia favors. This one, you know what I mean. I love that, and like the whole scene was just so great. The whole or like anime show, I don't know what you call it, is super great. Like it's animated so well. It's just like a feast for the eyes, dude. And like overall, it's just cool to see like your lead characters in action. I mean like Echo is my main, so it's kind of cool. But anyway, Arcane season 2 first looks. Let's go. That's cinched. And the other guy is probably the guy from the first. The dad, what was his name? I forgot it. But that's probably like cinched. I mean, that's obviously cinched. It's a bald guy with like bandages in front of his mouth. It's cinched. And the other guy's probably Warwick. To be fair, I hate Warwick. Warwick is the champion I hate the fucking most in League of Legends. There's no other champion I hate, but maybe Yon. But I hate Warwick with a burning passion. The champion is bullshit. He has lifesteal. He gets more lifesteal when he's low. I think he gets more attack speed when he's low. He can has like a little gap close with his Q. He can jump very far with his ult, which also stuns, which also heals him, which also does damage. He has an E that gives him like I think 70% damage reduction, which also means if you're close to him, he fears you, which means he can press E, jump in, fear everyone, and still kill someone. The champion is just a fucking... I hate him so much. So I said that before, and I will say it again. Everything that happens to the guy before he turns to Warwick, he deserves it, right? Because he made my life in the Rift terrible. I'm just kidding, but that's Warwick and cinched. Because sorry, I had to pause again. I have to try if I hate Warwick. Why didn't you take your phone with me with you in the shower, so I can like watch you not slip? Girl, it's dangerous in the shower, girl. People die in the shower. Come on, take me with you in the shower, girl. I'm gonna make sure you won't slip. It's actually terrifying how many people die because they slip in the shower. But yeah, so the guy was Warwick was like the dad of like, I don't know if it's the real dad, but I think like the adoptive dad, or however you call it, I don't know, of Jinx and Vi, yeah. And then he like got killed in the explosion, but I think he didn't, because there were like speculations, because like the Warwick theme was playing, and I think also you saw him. I'm not really sure about that though. It's a bit cloudy. I was very stoned while I was watching the first season. Is he just pumping his blood out? Jesus, okay, yeah, that's most definitely Warwick. It's cinched. Yeah, I know it's cinched. I mean, like the other guy, like the fucking floating thing here, that's cinched. Guys, look, it's very cinched now. I know it's cinched. I said that before you came out of the shower. But that up there is most definitely Warwick. You should have just like... Get away, that was like a fucking fly here. You should have just like let him hang there, right? Like, just fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Oh. Wait, that was it? So they basically just said, well, yeah, Cinched and Warwick are gonna be the new season. Dude, he was the best person ever? What do you mean? Warwick before he got Warwick? I mean, yeah. So basically, every time I see Warwick on screen, or like the character before he got Warwick now, I will have flashbacks in my head to every time Warwick was on top lane, flashed on me, Q'd me, feared me, then ulted me, and I was dead and could do shit. Every time I see him, I will have a flashback to Warwick running into my jungle, level 2, getting my red buff or blue buff, and just beating the ever-living shit out of me while simultaneously getting 0 damage and healing up again. Every time I see this fuck, I am reminded of how miserable Warwick has made my life in the Rift, right? This is my problem. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I hope, at least, because that looked dope. That looked very dope. I want more Warwick and Victor. I want more Echo, but also more Victor. Yeah, Victor is actually like a very interesting story, because it's like, Caitlyn is like, she's confused with her feely feels. What? Not everyone from Zorn is bad. What? Like, Piltover is actually evil. What? This is basically Caitlyn when she finds out Zorn is actually Piltover is actually evil. That's Caitlyn, literally. Then Vi's story is like a bit, I don't know. I genuinely forgot like most of it. She's like, Jinx is not Jinx anymore, and I don't know what else there is really. I always found like her stories like Jinx and Vi's story. We might get Renata. That would be dope. I kind of like the fight scene with Vido in the bar. That was badass. That was really cool. I like that one. You know what who I also would love to see? Urgot. Zeri, fuck Zeri, man. Like, not literally, but you know what I mean. Also, Heimerdinger. I completely forgot about Heimerdinger. Yeah, Heimerdinger was there too. I mean, like, the High Council was like evil, and like a political evil. But there's also like I want Rice. Yeah, but Rice is like a whimsical being that like travels between dimensions. He's not really like, he's not from Zorn or Piltover, right? But he has something to do with the like arcane powers. So maybe he's like, Victor, you're an idiot. And Victor is like, more machinization. And he's like, oh god.